Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Nanticoke area Lady Trojanettes. Ryan Stetz, the head coach, joining us now. Ryan, a talented group back. Competition is fierce, and that's what you're looking for, and hoping to make that run this year, just like everybody else's. And boy, you're talking Bob Hegarty out of Tunkhannock. He has some freshmen coming on, and Vito Quaglia out of Pittston area. He's got freshmen pushing upperclassmen. How about at Nanticoke this year? I know there's been some experience back this year. Let's talk about, is this a very veteran group you have?
Yeah, John, we're really excited with our team. We've been, this group has been together for a couple years now, and the teams that you mentioned have sort of pushed us. And in the off season, they really committed to a weightlifting program and are great students. And we have, a bunch of upperclassmen, but we were led by our two seniors, Rachel Rocco Grande and Vanessa Pocket. And we're really ready for the upcoming season, the remainder of it, and into the postseason.
Ryan, it all starts with pitching. Let's talk with your pitchers this year. Do you have one? Do you have more than one to be on that mound? And you've seen the changeover the last few years. 10, 15 years ago, you'd see one girl pitch every game, and now it seems teams are using closers, or teams are trying to change up speeds and different things like that. How about there at Nanticoke?
Yeah, we have 4 good pitchers, and the last couple of years we've been working with Leandra Ramos and Miranda Bone, and they really feed off each other. Leandra's an All-State honorable mention returnee. She's been a 2-time All-Star. Miranda Bone has been an All-State honorable mention returnee, and they work really well together, along with our catcher Morgan Briggs. And we're really pleased with those two. And Brinley Sobek, a freshman, and Vanessa Pocket has had to step in a little bit. Miranda's injured right now. She'll be back shortly. And they have stepped in and anchored us down, and we're ready to keep going with this.
And teams like Hazleton area still playing well. Always a great competition. Wyoming Valley West pushing some teams. Wyoming area's got that mix. So it just continues. Then you head up to the Lackawanna League, whether it's a AA or AAA team. Softball is so strong right now, and it seems like the girls here in northeastern Pennsylvania are really eating it up, and a lot of travel ball going on as well.
Yeah, and I can only speak on our team, but they're really great students, and after that we work out, and then they work out on their own. A lot of them have hitting coaches and private pitching coaches, and they take it serious, but at the same time it's still a game, and they want to have fun. And I think our biggest asset is their ability. They love playing the game of softball, but the chemistry our team has is by far one of the best teams I've been around, whether being a player or as a coach. And I can't speak enough about the girls on our team.
Coach, what goes into that chemistry? Usually it's a lot with camaraderie, what girls are doing on the field, off the field there at Greater Nanticoke area. Tell us about this particular group.
There's something special about them. In big games, they don't get nervous. Whether it be a big clutch hit from a cleanup hitter or just making a defensive play, they really enjoy getting along there. And I think the fact that our off-season lifting has helped us, and we play a lot of fall softball as well. It's just the whole thing comes together, and they really enjoy playing, and they do not like to lose. Which, as a coach, you really want to be part of that type of team.
Coach, there's been some great coaching at Nanticoke area in various sports over the decades, and kids respond differently to different coaches and different pressures. Tell us about some coaches that have influenced you and the type of style that you use with these particular girls and how they respond to you.
Well, obviously, just coming off of what Gary Williams and his staff have done the last several years, we just want to sort of build off that success. And I've had experience dealing with our current athletic director, Ken Bartuska, all the way down to John Kushadis, Tom Kevlock. A lot of our infield drills we do are from Kevin Ward, a baseball guy. So, there's a lot of influence there. But at the same time, these girls are the reason why we're at where we are. And I think this team, I would argue, ranks up as one of the better teams that we've had here at Nanticoke, whether it be softball or regardless of the sport. This group of girls are really making a name for themselves.
Coach, the first thing you think about with this group, and you mentioned the camaraderie and the chemistry that they have is really important, but would you say they're a little more defensive? They have big bats. Tell us about some of the particulars as to why you can play in every game and be there, and whether it's going 10 innings or not, you're coming out with some nice wins.
That's a great question. We'll play any style of game. We'll get in a pitcher's duel if we have to. We'll defend, but we really like to hit. They have a knack for hitting, which I enjoy. They get upset when we don't hit enough at practice. But again, we'll play any style, and I think our lineup is our strength as well. From 1 to 9, it's a very diverse lineup. From Rachel to she could hit, she could steal, Kiara Brown. And then in the middle of the order, obviously everybody knows about our three-hitter, Jenna Lepowski, all the way down to Vanessa Tockett and Cassie Novakuski. And then towards the bottom, we can bunt, we can hit and run, and we have a lot of diversity. So it gives some length to the lineup. And the games are long. We foul pitches off. We don't strike out easily. We can hit for power. We can hit for average. So it's just a joy to watch them hit. Play defense and pitch as well.
Ryan, finishing games is so important, and whatever the sport is. But we saw what Holy Redeemer was able to do last year to go all the way and win a state title. And again, some teams through the playoffs, maybe they won 8-5 or 8-6 or something like that, and say, "Man, we were right there." But you got to be able to finish. Talk about those little things that you do at practice or over the course of time, or maybe it's one day in the gym somewhere in the beginning of March. That you take care of something, and then down that road when you get into deep into May and into June, that's what's paying off for you.
Yeah, that's a great point as well. I think giving the girls confidence, we always talk about just being prepared, playing with confidence, and having energy. And when they do those types of things, we're very happy with what we provide on the field, and pitching too. Leandra and Miranda have a knackness when there's a tough situation. They just find ways to get people out. And our hitters, when we need a big clutch hit, they're more than willing to step up. And everybody has each other's back. And it's a special group to be around. Greater
Nanticoke area doing a nice job, of course, on the field, in the classroom. And Ryan Stetz always there to help lead the way with the group. Ryan, I want to thank you, as always, for your time and continued success throughout this season.
John, thanks a lot, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again shortly.
All right, the Trojanettes of Nanticoke area here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.